beautiful people of Ghana, is your Nigerian government bringing you political news in our channel. Sam George had actually directed NCA to shut down 6 radio stations and 1 additional, making it 7. This is coming as a breaking news as the Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations has directed the Acting Director General of the National Communication Authority (NCE) to take immediate enforcement action against several entities for operating without valid frequency authorizations in violation of Section 2, Subsection 4 of the Electronic Communications Act 208 at 775. A lot of those stations have actually defaulted in some things they are actually supposed to be doing, and yet it has really gotten to the attention as the order has actually been given by the Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation in the person of Samuel Natal George. These entities affected by the directive are like these are the people, the group, the FMs that are directed: Fire Group of Companies, Sunyani 90.1 FM, Isa Consult Limited, Tamale, Abo Channel Media Group, Okeme Radio Limited, Bibiani, Menu Bronu Foundations, Techima, Okesini Community FM. These are just few of them. The last one is actually coming up. I'll still bring it to you. But these people's offense were that some of them, their licenses were expired, and some of them are supposed to make some payments, not allegedly what people are really spreading on social media, coming out to say that the closure was based on political agenda. No. All these things are not supposed to even be making headways in our internet, and we should all know that it is not based on anything politics. It is actually based on the requirement, the authorization that they refuse to get, or maybe they didn't adhere to it early enough. The Communications Ministry, in a statement on Tuesday, February 18th, noted that these entities have failed to renew their authorizations, fulfill statutory payment obligations, or submit the required documentation within the speculated time frame. Now you get it. Not just being motivated by politics, as people on social media claim that is just politically motivated. Maybe that they are purely MPP stations. That's why the NDC Minister for Communication actually called for their maybe shut down or anything. But now we've seen that some of these people they have actually either failed to renew the authorization, or they have actually not fulfilled the statutory payment obligations, or some of them didn't submit the required documents when they were asked to do so. Now this settles what people are actually been saying on social media. As a result, the authorization have actually elapsed by operations of law, rendering their continued operation illegal. In accordance with Act 775, that's 775, it is unlawful to operate a broadcasting service without a valid frequency authorization. And the NCA will take the necessary steps to halt all unauthorized transmission and ensure compliance with the law. The ministry is consulting its new review of the frequency authorization audits and will provide further directive in due course. All frequency authorization holders are all should comply strictly to the terms of the authorization to avoid similar enforcement actions. Please, you are actually supposed to stand on your toes. Anyway, here is the media advisory, Accra, Tuesday, 18th February 2025. Enforcement of action against unauthorized broadcasting operations. The Honorable Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations has directed the Acting Director General of the National Communication Authorities, that's the NCA, to take immediate enforcement action against the following entities for operating without valid frequency authorization in violation of Section 2, Subsection 4 of the Electronic Communication Act 208 at 775. Now, the names I mentioned, the Sunyani, the Fire Group of the company, Isa Consult Group, Tamale, the Abo Channel Media Group, Abodome, and Bibinia, Teshima, devices, they have actually been shut down permanently for now. These entities fail to renew their authorizations, fulfill statutory payment obligation, or submit the requirement documentation within the stipulated time frame. As a result, the authorizations have elapsed for operation of law, rendering their continued operations illegal. In accordance with Act 772, it is unlawful to operate a broadcasting service without a valid frequency authorization. The NCE will take the necessary step to stop all unauthorized transition and ensure compliance within the law. The ministry is also continuing its review of the authority authorization audit and will provide further directive in due course. All frequency authorization holders are urged to comply strictly with the term of their authorization to avoid similar enforced action. Our Sam George is actually on his heel, making sure that he actually work everything one by one, how it is supposed to be and how it's people we are actually supposed to do it. No member of NDC is actually leaving any stone unturned, as they see that their master president, John Mahama, is not even being biased, he's not leaving anything unturned. He is doing his work judiciously, which has actually brought so much praises just few days in the office. People are already appreciating him and commending him for the work so far he has done. And this goes to all the appointees too. If you watch, all of them are on their heat, like once you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you'll be removed or people will backlash you. NDC, as we see, doesn't even want to go to opposition again. Every one of them is still doing their works very, very well, and Sam George is not exceptional. He has actually been enforcing and doing his work, and people are actually commending him because he's also setting record for himself also. And for the record, it is so essential to know that these broadcasting corporations like these FMs, these radio FMs, we are not really closed because of anything that has to do with politics. No, they were actually closed because they failed to either renew or bring the required documents or actually do the right thing at the right time. That is why it's actually facing this, and a lot of them will still face this if they refuse to comply with whatever the institution is bringing to them. And it is not just a propaganda, it is a word. They are actually doing their work, and it's also good. We also know that. Also, please do well to comment how you feel this and how you see it. Also, do well to like, comment, and follow. Put on notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, my man.